Okay guys, here we are. It's A Taylor AI1, and of course this is Stevie, who's not happy with me because I told him he couldn't clown around on this video because I want to get it done. We're making lamb and couscous. He's starting off with the wrong ingredient. He is going to use, starting off, 1.5 cups of broth, chicken broth, into a pot. The pot is on medium-high heat. Measure it over the pan. That's not full. Alright.
What? That's 1 cup. There's one?
It's a dry measure that you're using. Never mind. Okay, 1.5 cups of the chicken broth is going to go in. And then we're going to need 4 teaspoons of the olive oil.
She left the measuring cups over here.
I left the measuring spoons over there?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Okay. 4.
Olive
Wait a minute, let me make sure. No, I'm sorry. 2 teaspoons of olive oil. The recipe's coming out of a Cooking Light magazine that I found. So I thought we'd give it a try.
2 of these.
Because we haven't had lamb in a few weeks. So this will be something a little bit different. 2 of those. And then you're going to put in good pinch, just a pinch of the salt. Put it in your palm. Okay, whoa. Do not. About, yeah, a pinch of it. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and bring this to a boil. This should only take a minute, so I'm going to turn the heat up. We'll see how long it takes here. It shouldn't take long. This should be done, by the way, within 30 minutes, and it is couscous with pistachios and a red currant glazed lamb. It was supposed to, the recipe actually called for lamb chops, but 3 stores couldn't find them, so I found some lamb steaks, and that's what we're going to use instead of the lamb chops. And so, we'll be right back. Okay, it's obviously at a boil. I've turned off the stove, managed to spill couscous on it. Stevie's putting the couscous 1 cup into the measurer all the way to the top. He's going to add it to the water, and then we're going to put it off the heat and then clean up all the couscous that's on the oven now. Alright, so let me get you something to kind of stir that with real quick. Sorry guys. Just give it a good stir. We're going to put a lid on it and set it to the side, and then we will be back in a little bit to deal with it. Alright guys, so here we are. Stevie's playing with the teaspoons, but we're going to make our rub for our lamb. Stevie?
Okay. Okay.
In the bowl, he's going to put a good tablespoon of the Dijon mustard, and it has Chardonnay in it.
I predict.
You predict?
Yeah, I'm predicting this one.
I told him he didn't have to measure it, he just had to...
Make a good prediction.
And that's not a tablespoon that you're holding, is it?
1 tablespoon. Here guys, 1 tablespoon.
Okay. I guess the other one's 2, I wasn't...
About that much.
Yeah, that'll work. And then here we're going to add, 1/4 of the salt. Just pinch it. It's not going to be worth it. Just pinch it. Just 2 good pinches. Some ground rosemary. Well, not ground. It's,
rosemary.
It's rosemary, but it's... This is ground.
This is not.
That is not. So anyways, okay, we got rosemary in there, and then here we have our pepper, a good pinch of pepper. And then we have our garlic powder. No salt in it. It's not garlic salt, it's garlic powder.
Here.
Huh?
Pure.
Pure?
Pure.
Pure.
It's pure garlic.
Yeah. Okay, so get a spoon out and...
Spoon or fork?
Either one. Whichever one you're comfortable working with. Okay, mix it together.
I thought I had to add more to it.
No, that's it. Oh, you need the 2 teaspoons of the olive oil. I apologize. Hey, look, we're both new at this, considering you're on the side of measuring, I'm on the side of the camera, so.
Never change a cameraman's job.
Huh?
Never change a cameraman's job.
You were the one that said, can I measure all the ingredients?
Yeah, measure them is about it.
Well, what did you think we were going to measure them? I mean, what, you're going to measure them, and how am I supposed to take that over?
Oh, I was like, no, I wasn't actually thinking at the time that you were going to record this, so...
Okay, you guys want to laugh with me? Really, Stevie? What's the matter? It's killing you not to laugh, isn't it?
It's killing me that I can't act up.
Okay, well, we can do one video without acting up. Now we have our lamb here. It is expensive. Neither one of these are a full pound, but they come real close. You know, $6.63. The original price here was $9.46. This one was $6.03, and the original price was almost $9, which I already cut that off. So.
Knives.
Anyways, you don't need knives. I already opened it.
Oh, took all the fun.
So I took all the fun out of it. So he's gonna take one of the lamb steaks, and you can wash it if you want. I don't see the point in washing it. It's meat. It's, you know. Do not take the bone out. The dogs will hate you.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Alright. You gotta, where's your rub at? Put half of it on there with your, put on your hands or on the meat and rub it on both sides. You can use all of it if you need to, but you'll just have to make a little bit more. Alright, so now he's rubbed the first one. We're going to go ahead and do the second one, and we will bring y'all back when we cook. Okay, we have a large skillet. Stevie is going to spray it with a non-stick spray. And I'm backing up for some reason. Have it on medium-high heat. We have our chops right here. Stevie, you need to get a fork or tongs. Which do you want?
Tongs.
We have tongs. Okay. So here our pan is heating with some non-stick spray. You want to get it pretty hot. You want it to sizzle, and I see the smoke coming off. So. Good Lord, child. Just leave it. Don't mess with it. You want it to get a crust on that side on the high heat. Lamb doesn't take long to cook. It is considered a beef instead of a poultry. So it can still be pink in the center, and depending on the thickness of the cut of the meat will determine on how long you want to cook it for. Stevie is doing this right now. You ever show him? No?
Don't cook some chicken on the fire.
Well, put your hand over here and show them.
You hold your hand out with like nothing to spice it up, just let it go, and you feel right here. This would be rare. Then if you fist it, or curl it to a fist and not tight, just a loose fist, that'd be medium rare. If you tighten it, and how tough it is, that's well done.
Correct.
That's just another way of it.
So all we're going to do is we're going to sear off both sides of this. It'll take about 6 minutes per side, and it should turn out about medium rare. Because that's how we like it. But you can let it go longer.
Like
just turn your heat down. He only thinks he likes it well done. He almost never gets it well done. He just doesn't realize it. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, I'm just showing you. He just flipped it, so that's the way you want it to look on the side when you flip it. And then you want to turn your heat down so you don't burn it. Okay? So with that, we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we finished the first one. There it is. I put a little bit of olive oil to coat the bottom. Stevie has the second one. Now we're just going to do the same thing to this one we did to that one.
Ow.
And Stevie just discovered why you don't get that close to oil. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Are you alright? Alright, we'll be right back. Guys, we've taken out the chops and put them on a plate and covered them with foil. Now Stevie is going to go ahead and add 1/4 cup of broth. Oh, he just dropped the mustard.
1/4 cup?
Yeah, 1/4 cup. Need to hurry because this is caramelizing over here. That's about it. Okay, so put the broth in, and then you need to get the mustard.
Okay.
And that's going to be 2 teaspoons.
Into the pan?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then 3 tablespoons of the balsamic vinegar. That's enough. That's enough.
That's full 2 tablespoons.
Actually, it's supposed to be teaspoons, but just go ahead. You need to get the balsamic vinegar next, and that's going to be 3 tablespoons. He's using that vinegar. Yeah, anyways.
That's a huge stench. 3?
Yeah. It's not a stench, that's an aroma.
It's okay, I'm sorry. Aroma. Either way, it has a strong smell to it.
Yes, it does. It's vinegar. Alright, so there's the 3 tablespoons of that. And then we need to add the currant jelly, which is going to help make the sauce. And we need 1/3 of a cup.
1/3?
Yes. That's just the white part at the bottom. Just, you'd be better off just using a spoon. But okay, never mind. That's it right there. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. So there's 1/3 of the red currant jelly. And then here's a whisk. And you gotta whisk all this together. We're gonna let this cook for a couple of minutes until it thickens to the consistency of what we want. And then we're going to put the lamb steaks back into it, just so the lamb steaks can kind of absorb the glaze. So we'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, that's what we're making out of all this right here.
This is the glaze that I told you about earlier. Oh yeah, remember that? We had the whole discussion? Okay, yeah, that's going to be the glaze. We're going to let this thicken up. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we put everything in. I hope we recorded that last part of that video. Oh, Lord, if I missed a part, I'll put the annotation in the bottom, as you'll already see. But anyways, we put the lamb steaks back into the sauce that had already thickened up slightly. We're going to turn the heat down, flip them once, another 3 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, guys. Alright, here's our couscous, which is done. It just was a cup and a half of broth and salt and the other seasonings and everything, and you cover it 20 minutes or so, and it's done. We're going to dump that into a bowl, and we're going to add a handful or so of the pistachios. And just use a fork to kind of break it up and fluff it up and all that good stuff. And we're just using already shelled, roasted, and salted cashew nuts. Okay. That looks good. Stir them in. And that's the couscous. So now we have finished everything. I'm going to plate it, and we'll bring you right back. More? Good Lord, child. Not supposed to be 50-50, you know. Anyways, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, this is our finished meal, as you can see. The couscous, I poured some of the juice from the pan over the couscous as well as over the lamb for the great flavor that it's going to give to this. So this is lamb with a red currant jelly and couscous with pistachios.